What's cracking? Travis here, TravisTesla.com, trainaggressive.com, coming at you. Wanted to go over something that's been coming up. I've gotten a few questions about it in regards to deadlifting. And the question is, deadlifting in a competition or deadlifting for speed, high reps, versus deadlifting for strength. There's two different things about it, all right? And one of the main reasons I want to go over this is because I see people making mistakes when they work doubles, triples, and fives or below. All right, those sets with 5 reps or less are meant to be for strength. And when it comes to the deadlift, that's exactly what the deadlift is supposed to be. Is a deadlift from the ground. So weight not moving. Weight not bouncing off the ground, you're picking it straight up off the ground from a dead position. All right, so that's the major difference between pulling deadlifts for high reps and then pulling for strength is you need to be pulling from a dead position. Okay, so basically I'll go over that first and then I'll get in a little bit more for people that want to know about pulling for high reps. All right, for instance, if you're going to be pulling for time, so maybe you're doing some sort of competition and you're doing 20 plus deadlifts in a set, you want to be a little bit more efficient, a little bit more fast with getting those reps done, so I'll kind of dig into that. So number one, let's talk about pulling from a dead position. So let's say, for example, we're working sets of 5, 4, or 3. All right, your main focus is to be tight and under tension every single rep. All right, so a big mistake that I see being made is people set up, they get a good pull, they come back down, boom, they bounce it off the ground. Even if they're only doing 2, 3, 4, or 5 reps, you're defeating the whole purpose of that set by bouncing that weight off the ground. More and more people are getting bumper plates, and so when you have bumper plates, it's easy to get in that habit of bouncing the weights off the ground. So if it's up to me, if you're lifting, if you're using deadlifts for strength, lower rep sets, slap on some steel plates, go old school with it. That way you can't really bounce that weight off the ground. All right, so you want to make sure you're nice and tight under tension with your sets of 5 or below, especially when you're working strength. So say I'm just doing 3 reps, get yourself set up. Knees pushed back, lots of tension in the hamstrings and the glutes. Lower back is neutral or a little bit of arch. Upper back has got to be tight. You're trying to line up your shoulders with the barbell. So we're here, screw your arms in, keep your chin tucked. Boom, up, squeeze the butt. We're coming right back down. Now you can pause for a second. Boom, right back up. What you don't want to do is bounce that bar off the ground. It's defeating the purpose of doing this lift for strength. Now, moving into a different area. Let's say we're doing a workout, CrossFit workout, where we're doing a high rep set of deadlifts, okay? Maybe the weight's a little bit lighter. This is where you can use that little bit of a bounce to your advantage. Of course, that's if the competition you're doing allows bouncing the barbell off the ground. The only reason you should do that is for speed and efficiency, all right? And you shouldn't be doing that if you're not, well versed with the deadlift. If you haven't built up a lot of strength and stability with the deadlift, your lower back is weak, core is weak, you're not ready for that, all right? So make sure you build yourself up to the point where you can use a little bit of a bounce. So I'll just demonstrate a couple reps with that. So you still want to get set up just like we would. Up, bounce a little bit. Boom. You can definitely tell a difference with that. It's just boom. That little bit of energy you get from that bounce helps you get right back up. And the only time, like I said, you want to use that is if you're in a competition, you're doing higher rep sets, you've built yourself to that point, and you want to be a little bit more efficient and fast. All right, so hope that clears things up. Hope it helps you out. Make sure if you're lifting for strength, always under control, always tight, head to toe, tension, nice controlled reps. If you're not going for strength, you're going for speed and efficiency, you can use that bounce as long as you built yourself up to that point. So there you go. A few tips for the deadlifts. Keep going strong, living aggressive, and going 110%. Hey, I'm Travis. I'm out.